Turmeric is a perennial herb up to 90 centimeters high with oval leaves and yellowish root like ginger. In everyday life, people use it as a seasoning, medicinal plant, and coloring. History of turmeric. Turmeric originated from southeastern India. The rhizome of this plant is the main component of the famous seasoning for curry dishes, which brings not only the bright taste and specific aroma, but also a pleasant yellowish color. In the ancient times, it was already noticed that turmeric increases the storage life of dishes. It was also used for painting gloves, metals, and wood in a golden color. After people understood the great benefits of the plant, they began to use it as an inexpensive substitute for saffron. Nowadays, curcumin is still used in the production of butter, margarine, cheese, various dishes, and medicines. Benefits of turmeric. Turmeric contains essential oils and curcumin, a yellow dye. The plant is rich in phosphorus, ferrum, iodine, calcium, choline, B group vitamins B1, B2, and B5, as well as vitamins C and K. Turmeric removes toxins and harmful substances from the body as the plant contains antioxidants that kill free radicals. Scientists believe that the turmeric curry spice has a beneficial effect on the patients with Alzheimer's disease, removes excess water from the body, and reduces swelling during arthritis. Turmeric also stops the growth of cancer cells and prevents breast cancer. Its pungent taste helps fight viruses and bad bacteria, so the seasoning is good for the treatment of all kinds of inflammations. The spice normalizes the functioning of the digestive system, kidneys, and gallbladder. It also improves appetite. 7 reasons to eat turmeric every day. 1. It reduces chronic inflammation. Nowadays, chronic inflammation is one of the most relevant horror stories of medical science. This is a long-term and uncontrollable disorder of the immune system which is almost impossible to detect without special tests. Scientists believe that chronic inflammation often becomes the trigger for cardiovascular diseases including atherosclerosis, metabolic disorders, and obesity, as well as different types of cancer. Turmeric contains many active chemicals, curcuminoids, the most famous of which is curcumin, a powerful antioxidant with strong anti-inflammatory effects. It means that regular consumption of turmeric can reduce internal chronic inflammation. In general, it reduces the risk of fatal diseases. Curcumin is as effective and powerful as some of the anti-inflammatory medical remedies, and it has no side effects. It's important to remember that curcumin is poorly absorbed into the bloodstream. To maximize the benefits of turmeric-flavored dishes, eat them with black pepper. Its main biological component, piperine, improves the bioavailability of curcumin. In other words, it makes curcumin stay in the body and cause a positive effect. Curcumin is also a fat-soluble substance, so it should be used as a seasoning for fatty foods such as pilaf or stewed pork. 2. Turmeric slows down aging and reduces the risk of dementia. Oxidative stress, which is an excess of free radicals in the body, is a factor that accelerates aging. In addition, free radicals, which damage the cells of all organs and tissues, increase the risk of cardiovascular diseases, cataracts, various brain disorders, and cancer. Turmeric contains tons of antioxidants, substances that neutralize the effects of free radicals. In addition, curcumin increases the body's antioxidant activity. It helps the body resist the negative effects of free radicals by itself. 3. It helps fight depression. Turmeric or food supplements with curcumin are excellent antidepressants. There was a study of 60 people with depression. The volunteers were divided into 3 groups. The first one was prescribed a popular antidepressant drug. The second group was given a supplement containing 1 gram of curcumin. The third had both the antidepressant and curcumin. 6 weeks later, doctors examined the participants. It turned out that the condition of the volunteers from the first and second groups improved to the same extent, which means that curcumin was no less effective than the drug, and the best results were shown by the third group. Scientists hypothesized that turmeric works as an antidepressant due to its effect on the brain. There is a possibility that curcumin stimulates the production of dopamine and serotonin. The research is still in progress, but the promise of turmeric as an antidepressant is great. 4. It improves the condition of patients with arthritis. Arthritis is a chronic joint inflammation. Doctors believe that it's caused by an immune failure. The immune system mistakenly attacks the cells of the body, mainly the joints of the hands, wrists, and knees. Unfortunately, arthritis cannot be cured. You can only alleviate its symptoms, and in this regard, turmeric is on top again. A study was conducted involving people suffering from rheumatoid arthritis, and it turned out that half a gram of curcumin per day relieves the pain and reduces the joint swelling even more effectively than a popular anti-inflammatory drug. And this is not the only proof. In another study, people with arthritis were given just 200 milligrams of curcumin per day, and they reported that their condition was improving. 5. It protects the liver from damage. Some scientific works show that regular consumption of curcumin reduces the risk and stops the development of various liver diseases. This applies to the non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, since turmeric also slows down the accumulation of fat in this organ, as well as fibrosis and cirrhosis. Curcumin also reduces the damage caused by other liver diseases such as chronic hepatitis. 6. It improves the condition of seasonal allergies. The consumption of curcumin relieves the symptoms of hay fever, sneezing, itching, runny nose and swelling. 7. Turmeric has a dozen of other health benefits. The authoritative medical resource WebMD gives a list of diseases and disorders that turmeric is likely to help with, slow down their development and/or reduce the symptoms. These diseases are Alzheimer's disease, asthma, age-related memory impairment, beta thalassemia, it's a blood disease, one of the congenital anemias, colon and rectal cancer, Crohn's disease, it's a type of inflammatory bowel disease, diabetes, upset stomach, a mild form of gingivitis, it's a gum disease. You can use a water turmeric solution to rinse the mouth, periodontitis, another serious gum infection, joint pain, lichen planus, premenstrual syndrome PMS, prostate cancer, psoriasis, systemic lupus erythematosus, tuberculosis, ulcerative colitis, eye inflammation uveitis, ringworm, diarrhea and acne. And this list is not complete. The research into the medicinal properties of turmeric is still in progress, and it's possible that in the future the spice will take one of the key places in the treatment of many diseases. Harms of turmeric. Generally, turmeric is harmless. It's contraindicated only in case of individual intolerance, so if you're allergic to hot seasonings, turmeric is likely to cause a negative reaction. Turmeric for losing weight. Curcumin contained in turmeric prevents the formation of fat tissues and normalizes the metabolism in the human body. This property is widely used by those who want to lose weight and even treat obesity. Here's how it works. It burns calories, removes excess water from the body, and improves blood circulation. There are many recipes to help you lose weight. Here's the simplest but the most effective one. Take 1.5 tablespoons of grinded turmeric. Pour half a glass of boiling water over it. Add 200 grams of milk and some honey if you drink the liquid before going to bed. There's another method. It tastes better and so it's widely used. Boil 500 milliliters of water and brew 4 tablespoons of black tea. Add 2 tablespoons of turmeric, 4 small pieces of fresh ginger, 1 teaspoon of honey and a pinch of ground cinnamon. When the tea cools down, mix it with 500 milliliters of kefir. The drink should also be taken once a day instead of breakfast or dinner. If you use these drinks while losing weight, you don't have to give up bakery and sweets completely. Use in cooking. Curry seasoning is used in meat dishes, vegetables, fish, soups, omelets and sauces. Turmeric makes chicken broth rich and spicy. Golden milk with turmeric. This drink prolongs youth and normalizes the functioning of the internal organs of the body. It helps during colds and bad moods. It's recommended to drink the milk in the morning on an empty stomach or in the evening before going to bed. The drink should be stored in the fridge. You will need 1 glass of milk, 50 milliliters of water, 1 teaspoon of coconut oil, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, and 1 teaspoon of honey. Heat up the water. When it boils, add turmeric. Boil for 5 to 7 minutes. Add a glass of milk and butter to the water. Keep it on the stove for a few minutes. When the drink cools down, dissolve honey in it. Pancakes with turmeric. A great breakfast or afternoon snack. The dish is low in calories and nutritious. You can serve the pancakes with meat and your favorite sauce. It can be served as a vegetarian dish as well. You will need 1 glass of semolina, 1.5 cups of water, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 carrot, 1 onion, 50 milliliters of vegetable oil, 1 teaspoon of turmeric. Cut the carrot and the onion, fry until golden brown and add turmeric. Put semolina to the water, then add the vegetables and make dough, then fry the pancakes. How does actual turmeric look like? If you think you can find the wonderful spice on any market, then you're wrong. Taking advantage of the buyer's ignorance, sellers often mix turmeric with corn or wheat flour, starch and even chalk, trying to reduce the cost of the product. When choosing ground turmeric, rub a pinch of it in your fingers and warm it with your breath. If the product is of good quality, you will immediately feel a noticeable bright odor. Freshly ground turmeric smells even without rubbing. Take a closer look at the color. Good turmeric never looks pale. The color varies from deep yellow to almost orange. The best way to spot fake turmeric is to add it to water. If the spice is good, it will easily and evenly disperse in water but will not dissolve. It will color the water gradually. If the water is warm, the process will be faster. If you see lumps, whitish streaks, or if the powder dissolves in water, this is not turmeric. Choosing and storing turmeric. Buy whole turmeric rhizomes, not ground. It's the best way not to get a fake. The root should be firm with no visible damage or soft sides. Smell the turmeric. A good rhizome will have a strong pungent odor. If there's no aroma, then the product is stale and it's better not to use it for food. If you do purchase ground turmeric, make sure there are no lumps in it. And there should be no holes in the bag or packet, otherwise the turmeric will get damp. Storage conditions. Turmeric doesn't like sunlight, so you should keep the seasoning in a dark, dry place. A glass container with a sealed lid will be perfect. That's all we wanted to tell you today. Make sure to click the like and subscribe buttons in order not to miss our new videos. See you soon!